Welcome back to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler, and today we are continuing our run playing as Germany, trying currently to build a bunch of railroads to help with our future conquests. So a little bit about the way the army is organized. We have currently 12 widths. They do their job. The thought process being that you would have these many of these small 12-width divisions that would be able to fight in a forest where the combat width is 84, although note the reinforcement there is 42, which is not divisible by 12, it's divisible by 6. And then also would be able to fight in a plains where the combat width is 90, and again, that's not divisible by 12, it's divisible by 6. The additional attack of 45 is there. And then also in say hills, the combat width is 80. We wouldn't be too bad off there. Get very close to 12 without going over. You're in constant state of being able to reinforce. Then of course urban 96 is divisible by 12. That's the highest that we would have. But notice there 32, which is not divisible by 12 in the reinforcements. So this is the basic idea, and if you're going to do this, you would have to have enough forces to fit the combat width. Frankly, most of this area is forest and plains, so you need at least the 84 in each tile to defend, and you need 7 divisions plus like 3 attacking from each side. An entire army would be able to cover an attacking maybe like 2 or 3 tiles. So that was the idea. So like this army line wouldn't be able to cover this entire line. Frankly, it wouldn't have even with 20 widths. Wouldn't be able to cover this entire line. It more would be able to cover like this much. Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of divisions in here. 5 times 24 is about 120. In fact, it's exactly 120. So 120 divided by 7 per tile, you're looking at roughly, almost, 15, 16, 17 tiles, somewhere in there, would be able to cover. So, 1, cover here, 3, 4, 5, is that a lake? No, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-ish, right? So it's going to cover about that much, and then you'd need an entire another army group to cover, here, maybe over here. Plus, then you would need your attackers. These 20-width divisions are not attacking divisions. Yes, they've got some support artillery, but they're not really attacking divisions. I think it will still work. I still contend that strategy will work. But things didn't actually operate exactly how I thought they did. You can go over your combat width, particularly right at the beginning. You can't reinforce to over the combat width, but you can go over the combat width right at the beginning. You just take a little bit of penalty to what you're doing and to your units. So you want to be close to the combat width, but you can go a little bit over. And then obviously that reinforcement is not divisible by 12 oftentimes. 45 there. So you want to just be close to the 45. There's a couple of things that I've heard in the meta. One being that you just go down to mountains, which is the smallest. And you say, well, additional attacks are 25, so that's the unit width that you do. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that. Because I have mountaineers. I have mountaineers for a reason. And I don't think that I think I would try to get mountaineers in. But what I'm going to do instead is actually to go to forest, which is the most common area we fight over as Germany, frankly. Do that 42. As far as I can tell, for the most common areas we fight, plains, hills, forests, there's a few mountains, sure. But for the most part, it's there. I think there's a hills somewhere. Urban is 32. That's going to be the hardest one to face. There's a few hills somewhere. I don't know. I found hills just a second ago. Hills. Hills is 40, so it's not too far off. What I'm going with is a 21 width. So I'm going to quickly change these here. And it's just the same that we used to have. Oh, not mountains. It is literally the same that we used to have, but with, in terms of 7.2, but with an anti-air. So it's a 21 width. It gives us a little bit of anti-air, particularly with the importance of CAS and in the current meta. I think this is going to be really important and really good. So this is kind of what I'm doing here is the 21 width, and we're just going to do that. And we're going to flood the field with these instead. Now this is going to make me be a lot behind in equipment, but that is fine. And I need anti-air. That is fine. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all of my motorized. I'm going to switch them over to tanks. And these are changing very much what we're doing and what those divisions are. We're also going to change these over. But we're going to, again, change a little bit how we're doing them. Let's look at infantry and actually artillery and artillery. These are very low organization, so I'm actually gonna no, don't do that. Remove, and we're gonna mobile. We're gonna do one infantry. So hopefully this will work itself out. Again, this is all designed to attack at that 21 width now. This is the most important thing to reinforce, guys. But yeah, this is what we're going to be looking at. It's an okay division. Should be able to attack with similar strength to what we have seen in the past. The Mountaineers, we don't need it to change at the moment, so I'm not going to. But eventually the Mountaineers would need to be 25 width. And, you know, we'd have, let's see, I definitely still want the anti-air, and I want a couple of artillery, but now we would need this. The design is too expensive, so I can't even see if it would be there. And logistics company is very important for all of this to reduce the amount of supply that we need. So I know this has been a lot of talking, but hopefully it's understandable what I'm saying here. We're going to put a lot in anti-air for now, and we're going to take that from infantry equipment, and we're going to take it from trucks, because now we don't need anywhere near the trucks we once needed. We're going to put the next few ones in that, but that is where we're at. This is all looks okay to me. I'm going to take that down. So that here, that should work. I'm going to be okay with that production for now. I'm going to make sure that the trade is still where we want it to be. It is fantastic. And yeah, I have 521 political power. Is there anything I can do with that? I'm sure that's one of the things I've been asking throughout this thing. I haven't gone back and read or looked at things that much recently. We could move up to here, theoretically, but okay. Let me look at the decisions here. I could get that. I don't think I want it though. Get more stability by instituting press censorship. We could also just do anti-communist raids. Prospecting for researchers requires excavation 4. Okay. Execute case ant. Okay. Plan Z. Oh, nice. I'm not going to have that, but nice. Okay. So war propaganda, we have less than 50%. So, okay. So, yeah, there's really nothing I can spend my political power on at the moment. which is very sad. Very, very, very sad. Theoretically, shouldn't I be able to do something in Offers Corps, maybe? No? No, okay. But that's going to be the plan, so I know we're going to be well behind in logistics, and not as much as I thought. I can still take off of infantry equipment right now. Just to try and get some more stuff. I'm way behind on artillery, aren't I? Yeah, 15,000 artillery. We need more artillery. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm just going to build these units, try and get back to the supply that I need, and go from there. So we're going to finally click on pause. I'll probably put a timestamp at the start here. Donations for the United States. Some leading members of the Silver Legion of America have been on the lecture tour throughout the German Reich, talking at length about the threat their country faces from well-entrenched communists in all levels of government. The American way of life is under attack, and any kind of support we could render would greatly be appreciated and make the difference in the sadly necessary struggle come to life. Yes, because whilst I'm okay with the United States turning, for me, you better not turn communist and go with my enemy. So the other reason here is that we've got a lot of people doing that, but the other reason we're going to wait here is because we are going to prepare collaboration governments a couple of times, at least a couple of times within the Soviets over the next few years. And I may even actually, I wanted to do that. What I'm going to do is actually take these units and we're going to actually fight Italy. I'm going to take you and you. Put you on this side. And yes. Let me select these, please. Thank you. And we're going to actually invade Italy because they're going to get in the way. They're inevitably going to get in the way. And I don't have any focuses to help out with that, so we're just going to invade. I think these units will be okay to get that done. We'll see. We're going to assign some traits, or at least upgrade them. Something just happened. Ah, we do have a civil war within the United States. Can I help? Alright, so this is who we want, correct? Yes, this is who we want. I would love for you to join me. Alright, so we're going to lend-lease them. Lend-lease this. By the way, everything in your stockpile. The best button of the current game. Send you all the French guns I've got. All these random things. I'm not going to send you all of those. Maybe, what, 20? 20,000. They don't have the convoys for that. Let's go back to 2,000 here. And we'll get rid of this one. Down 172, 172. That's fine by me. We'll send you some stuff. Oh, Mexican Republic's in this too. That's interesting. That might cause a few more issues. Can I send you volunteers? Can I send you 11 tank divisions? I can send 11. I can send 12 divisions. Send air volunteers. I don't care what kind of threat we're doing. Because I want you to win. Alright. Well, in that case, how many air can I send over? 796. Lose you. Head on over. The Second American Civil War, after months of protests and increasing tensions between the supporters of President Alf Landon and his opponents in the so-called Constitutionalist camp, Constitutionalist politicians declared a new government based in Boston, home of the First American Revolution. Divisions in society run straight through families and institutions. It appears that a slight majority of the military has decided to side with the Constitutionalists, as state governments throughout the continental United States declare their allegiance for one side or the other. Where are my planes? There they are. There they are. Now we know from previous experience that they're likely to lose Pennsylvania as well. Oh, hang on a minute. That's not good. That's not good. Alright, you guys move back over here. Planes, come back. You're still here, right? Yep, you are. Come back here. Hold. Because my guess is that Portugal is now at war with the Soviet Union. They are indeed. And they will probably ask us to join their war soon. So now, everything just changed. And we're in a world of danger. I won't say world of hurt, we're in a world of danger. Okay. Kind of looking through, looking at what I need when there's a medium chassis here in 1940. Probably won't get that. I may upgrade the armor. I don't know. Get these two for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna get the anti-air and the artillery upgrades. Let's get our army in place against the Soviets and then offer to join the war. The fall of Gibraltar. Wish I could take Gibraltar with just this. Hopefully they get in place. Once they are in place, they're probably going to do nothing further than just trying to hold a line. Is my guess. Why don't you come over here? Let me see if I've got any more close air support. Got some fighters. Oh yeah, I got plenty of close air support. There we go. We're gonna split you in half. And when you guys are there, I want you to move. Venezuela. Would love to have you join the faction. When are you going to actually deploy? There we go. Have you guys move, and hopefully whoever put the 100 planes out will move their planes. Alright, so everyone should be doing what they can do there. My units are in place, correct? As in place as they're going to be. Alright. We're at war. Go. And hopefully this will work itself out. The volunteer forces will return. Yes, they will. We now need to lower that down so we can get some amount of factories back onto guns, because that's going to wind up being a thing. In all likelihood.
Ihre Befehle.
Alright, so we're going to push to here. I want to just go for now. Oh, thank you for the Lend-Lease. That's wonderful. Because we're probably going to lose our guns very, very quickly. Not just artillery. This is still in preparation. The trick is going to be trying to do this without taking Stalingrad. Is it that Stalingrad can't fall, or we can't take Stalingrad? Capitulated to the Soviet Union without taking the city of Stalingrad or having any troops in any province in its state. Okay. No. Yes. Yes, all of my puppets may join this war. And this is going to be the real trick. It's trying to figure out a way to do this. Your friend Sweden is done. Well, that's good. Can I, like, bypass this one, please? No. Alright. Can't even bypass war with the Soviet Union when we're at war with the Soviet Union. Wow. Interference by the Communist International in the internal affairs of the nations not only endangers their internal peace and social well-being, but is also a menace to the peace of the world. We will ask many of the non-communist countries to sign the pact and make sure that we will keep the Red Menace in check. Yes, we will. You go here. You come back and knock them out. Oh, we have some more we can do here. Not really anything worthwhile, though. Please just knock them out. We should be able to capitulate the Spanish quickly. It's a matter of beyond. I want control of Odessa, please. They refused. Yes, yes, yes. Well, these should all be already done. And they are. Now, the Soviets, they're probably still suffering from the Purge, although this is a defensive war, technically. They still have units up here fighting their own civil war, which could be an intriguing result here with the peace conference. Unsure. Let's going to happen with that. Great Britain, do you have any artillery by chance? Because that's really what I need. No. Okay. All right. Well, I know we started with a lot of talking, but I think a lot has wound up happening in this video. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe down below. All that good stuff, and I will see you next time.